video is brought to you by G2A.com for cheap games, MSP and PSN Codes, and powered by Elgato Gaming. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to the first ever award ceremony for the Liverpool career mode at the end of Season 1. It was a very exciting season that capped off our first season in the FIFA 16 career mode, and hell, we managed to do some very, very nice things in it. Of course, for example, we won the Capital One Cup, had a very good run in the Europa League, and we finished 4th. We have qualified for Champions League next season. But before we move on with Season 2, we need to credit the players in Season 1 that had extraordinary seasons and achieved some brilliant things. These are the awards for Season 1. The first award that we're going to be giving out today, ladies and gentlemen, is for the most improved player, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will be Simon Mignolet. Yep, I know, maybe a bit of a surprising one considering he only grew by the 1 in terms of an overall. That's not what this award is for. It's not to the player that grows by the most. He didn't have the best of starts this season, and I thought, am I going to get another goalkeeper? As a matter of fact, we are getting another new goalkeeper on a pre-contract, Alisson, but toward the end of the season, he was sublime. Absolutely brilliant, Simon Mignolet. We lost him to injury, had to play Bogdan, and I guess that maybe opened my eyes to how well he did. And he's a brilliant goalkeeper for his rating especially. So it's definitely going to be tough for me to pick who's going to start in goal. Now for the next award, which is for the best first year player, the most recent transfer, or the player that's had their very first season at Liverpool. And that player, ladies and gentlemen, is Roberto Firmino. I'm not just talking or taking into account transfers I've made, but also transfers that were made in real life. And of course, Roberto Firmino's first season for Liverpool, and he was stunning. I ended up playing Coutinho an awful lot on the left wing, every now and again at centre attacking midfielder in his actual position. But I tell you what, with Roberto Firmino, especially once again, a bit like Mignolet later on in the season, really getting together and really having a good end to his season and a good middle part of his season too, I felt very comfortable playing him at centre attacking midfielder and with Coutinho out on the left wing. I was concerned, but thankfully it all came through, and I really appreciate those two players at their spots. So he was terrific and he was brilliant. He was a great first year player, and of course, very close. A lot of other great ones like Iñaki Williams, but it's Roberto Firmino. Now for the next award, which is the best youth player. This is of course an award that goes to a player that was either 21 years of age or younger at the very start of the season, and that player will be Iñaki Williams. It was very, very close to being Jordan Ibe, and it was also very, very close to being Joe Gomez. But the sheer contribution that we got with Iñaki Williams was sensational. He was, for the most part, a starter. Did pick up a slight injury, and he missed a few games, and again, got tired, and we had to rotate him, of course. But I'm telling you, what a brilliant player. We definitely invested a lot of training into him, but that absolutely, we reaped the rewards from that because he was brilliant. And I tell you what, we've got Feghouli coming that will probably play at right wing or start at right wing, but he is really going to have Iñaki Williams chasing him hard to get that starting 11 spot because he was superb. The next award is going to be the Golden Boot recipient, and that is going to go to Daniel Sturridge, our main striker, our starting 11 striker, and he was killing it, very especially early on, where it seemed like he scored almost all of our goals. It was crazy. Christian Benteke also came very close. He bagged a couple of goals as well, coming on, especially when Sturridge ended up getting injured for a little bit of time as well, and a couple of other goals spread around all over the place. Coutinho, Wilson, or Williams as well, but Sturridge, he is the main man when it comes to banging in the goals, and he did a brilliant job once more this season. Speaking of goals, that's exactly what we're going to get to next. Here we go. We have got the best goal, the best assist, and the best save of the season. So without further ado, take a look at these. Not bad, eh? But anyway, let's move right on to the final award that we'll be handing out tonight, and that is going to be the Player of the Season. And ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Player of the Season, Simon Mignolet. Yes, he's going to get the Player of the Season, and I honestly would have been shocked myself had I given this award out maybe even halfway through the season. But the end of the season that he had, to be honest, the start of the season he had was still very decent as well, but his end of the season was absolutely superb, and we ended the Premier League, but despite finishing 4th, with the best defensive record in the league, no doubt because of his unbelievable work. The defense as well was quite solid, but his saves, some of the times he bailed us out, I genuinely believe earned us a good, decent, maybe 7 or 8 points in the Premier League at times. through the sheer willpower to just stop the ball from getting in the net. He was absolutely superb for us. Simon Mignolet, the player of the season. I was close to giving it to Daniel Sturridge, I should probably say. Even Roberto Firmino I thought was terrific, but no, it was going to be Mignolet. Maybe there was no one player completely dominating in their specific role than he was. He was just superb, and it will be Simon Mignolet. But that's going to do it for the first season of awards, ladies and gentlemen, and until the second season, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget, 2,025 likes will get you a new 2025 career mode video. But until then, my name's MasterBucks, and have a good one. Bye-bye.